So, Isabella, as we're getting started, we've already had a little bit of conversation, but I just want to talk with you and understand your story as you were raised in Romania with some Hungarian roots,
Yes,
but
correct.
then that helped clarify some things for me. What was your life like as a child?
So I was born and raised in Romania, like you said. And when I was born, it was already communism. So during
Mm,
my childhood growing up, that is all I knew.
right.
And the way I perceived communism as a child was a very clear understanding that everything we did
Mm,
was controlled by the government. And what
yeah.
that looked like translated for us. I give you a couple examples, Diane. So, my mom and dad, when they got married, as soon as their marriage license hit the books, they received a letter from the government that told them where they're going to live for the rest of their lives. And they were
Wow.
assigned to a little two-bedroom apartment out in the city, about 30 kilometers outside from the village where they grew up. They were also
Mm,
assigned their workplace. They were given assignments to work in a heavy machinery factory, and they had no choice in that. So they literally lived in that little two-bedroom apartment their entire lives. That's where I grew up. That's where I spent the first 26 years of my life.
wow.
And my parents, they worked in this heavy machinery factory that they were assigned to 14-hour days, 6 days a week. Communism didn't allow for a lot of rest. It was 6-day work weeks, and they were very, very long work weeks. So I knew from an
Wow.
early age that a lot of aspect of our lives was controlled by the government. The biggest one that affected me as a child was how the government controlled the food that we would get. So they controlled how much your portion was. So for
Wow.
us, as a family of four, we had a portion that was given to us. And one of the biggest gifts we would receive every year were the coupon books given to us by the government that contained our portion for everything. So we as kids, my brother is 3 years older than me. There was two of us kids in the family, so we are a family of four. We were trained early on by mom and dad how to run as fast as we could. And I still can hear my dad's voice saying, "Now you run faster than those old people and get in line really quickly, and then we
Wow.
catch up with you." And so,
Wow.
standing in lines for food, that was something that we actually really enjoyed as children because that came with excitement. That came
Right.
with the excitement of we're going to get something we don't have.